everyone, I'm Kate. I'm the co-founder of Sun & Swell, and today I'm going to be showing you some low-waste, sustainable gift wrapping ideas using things you can find around your home, in your pantry, and in your garden. So before I dive into the ideas themselves, let me show you the types of things we'll be working with today. So the first is old fabric, so old linens. A handkerchief works really well for gift wrapping. Another thing we'll be using is recycled paper. So old grocery bags, old maps are beautiful to wrap with, newspaper, magazines, you get the idea. And then also good old-fashioned mason jar. I feel like we all have tons of these sitting around the house, so I'll show you how to reuse them when it comes to gift wrapping. When it comes to decorating your gifts, there's only two things you need. First, herbs from your garden. So here's some lovely dried rosemary. I love rosemary because it smells so good, but you could always use parsley, dill, really whatever you have in your garden is the right thing that you should be using. Or maybe if you have a Christmas tree, you can like snip off a little piece of that. That would be lovely as well. The other thing that I love to work with when decorating sustainable gifts is dried fruit. So here's some dried persimmons. Look how beautiful they are. I love these. And another option would be dried citrus, so oranges, lemons, really anything. It's really easy to dry your own fruit. If you Google it, you'll find some easy instructions using your oven, but you can also buy dried fruit pretty easily. So at Sun & Swell, for example, we sell dried fruit in compostable packaging. So it's a great eco-friendly alternative if you don't have time to make your own. But if you, you can find it at the grocery store, or often if you live near a farmer's market, they'll have seasonal dried fruit as well. So let's dive right in. First idea is using recycled paper. So this is a grocery bag, flipped it inside out. For perspective, this is half of a grocery bag. So you could wrap something bigger than this too. And I decorated it with a little rosemary wreath. I just put rosemary, made it into a circle to make a little wreath, and then I added some persimmon. If you can see too, those like large red polka dots on this, I did that with a beet, a raw beet. I just chopped off the top and I pressed the beet onto the paper, made this beautiful decorated paper. If you're wrapping really large gifts and using paper around your house, like you just don't have anything big enough, another idea would just buy a large roll of craft paper, decorate it with beets or something similar. That's still way better than using heavily ink dyed paper that's often not even recyclable. So that's a great option as well. Another one of my favorite options is wrapping with kids' art. So look how cute this is. So this is, you can take an old piece of art. I think there's a tendency to want to save all the art, but put it in a shoebox, stick it in a garage, and just keep it there for years. So this is a great way to actually not only reuse your kids' art, but make the gift extra special. So it just would be so special to give grandparents or aunts and uncles or friends a gift wrapped with not just a regular piece of paper. So this is one of my personal favorite ideas. When it comes to the mason jar, so this mason jar I painted. So I painted it, because I didn't want you to see the gift inside, but also because a painted mason jar makes a beautiful luminary. So if you're giving a gift card, you could give it in a mason jar that you can put a little candle inside and the gift card inside. And not only do they have, they have the gift, but then they have like another gift as well. So one of my favorite ideas, you can see we did a dried pineapple, dried persimmon on that one. Last but certainly not least is wrapping with fabric. So fabric wrapping is probably my favorite. I think it's so lovely. I can't get over how beautiful fabric wrap gifts are, but it's also really easy. It takes about a minute. If you Google it, you'll see some really easy tutorials. You do it really fast, and you don't need any tape. You can just use, I just tied a piece of twine around this to hold it all together. I put a beautiful rosemary garden in here, a persimmon, and you have this great, beautiful, sustainably wrapped gift. So those are my ideas. I would love to hear more of your ideas. So if you have other ideas for sustainable gift wrapping, drop them in the comments. And I thank you for tuning in, and I hope that you have a wonderful, healthy, happy, and sustainable holiday season.